ready?
We ready?
Cheers.
Oh, cheers, dude. All right, welcome back to another episode of the Hero Brew. This is going to be our, I guess, early Halloween edition, kind of. Sorry, we're not in costumes.
A little bit.
We kind of forgot, but if you see us on the next episode of costumes, don't say anything. But yeah, today's episode we're going to be. It's just we're going to be talking about the new. I guess it's the It prequel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Derry, and we're going to talk about some movie news too, and we're going to finish off with some cool little would you rather like spooky movie editions.
Hell yeah.
So boys, I'm going to let you guys just take it away from here. I'm just going to kind of chill.
We got some new news.
Yeah.
Do we? Well, first off, I'd like to shout out our friends over at Magic Mind for keeping me so dialed in on our weekly news this week.
I wish you could just like pass it through the camera.
That would be so cool. Just be like, here you go.
Thanks, dude. Oh, we should have done that.
We should have done that. We would have been so that.
I drank my Magic Mind. Me and Cameron did a shot, and we weren't even recording yet.
Yeah.
So Austin just saved us.
It's become our everyday thing by now. It's just used to it.
It's just so good. It just tastes so good.
Sharpen mind, calm energy, manage the stress.
We should try the sleep one.
I need the sleep one
because we do our podcast at night too.
Mm-hmm.
I think that will like help us like pass out like after you know.
That's partially why I don't want to take one right now. Just to be.
If you're hearing us, Magic Mind, send us some of the sleep ones.
That's right.
I think it'll be cool. Yeah.
That's
awesome.
right.
Let's take it away, dude. Go ahead.
So jumping into the news, not a whole lot, just a few, little tidbits here and there that we picked up throughout the week, mainly centered around the Marvel sphere. Even though there's not a whole lot of projects coming out right now, there's still a lot of news.
Mm-hmm.
One of the big bits of Marvel news that we got from this past week was Steven Broussard, who is the Ant-Man producer and produced that whole series, will be the newest producer for the X-Men reboot following Secret Wars. Mm-hmm. Which I thought was going to be really cool because I felt as if the Ant-Man series was a very enjoyable series in the Marvel universe. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah, it's going to be really good.
Yeah.
I think they'll do a good job.
I love the Ant-Man movies.
Yeah, those
Ant-Man movies are good.
Legit.
The last one wasn't as bad as everyone says. Okay?
Yeah, it was pretty fun. I liked it.
It was the fun movie.
I mean, he was just a weak king, dude. That's all it is. He was just a weak king.
Yeah, dude. It honestly, ants are my this thing I'm scared of most. Is my number one fear in the world. And it was like, I totally understand that, dude. Like, if they were that big, they would conquer the world.
They can lift what is it? How many amounts of their body weight?
Let's take a step back. Is it a weak king, or was it just a super overpowered Hank Pym and Ant?
I think it was no. I think it was a super OP king that has killed Avengers.
Yeah, it definitely was.
And then they were getting their butts whooped. And who saved the day? The evil ants.
Evil? Those ants were muscular.
Evil, dog. They had cannons and stuff. They had like laser beams on them. Like, come on, dude.
Smart ants.
Soldiers.
I'm not messing with the ants, dude.
It's like Dr. Evil had an ant farm.
Dude, really? Honestly.
Lasers.
Just ants. Instead of the sharks, it's just ants running in an ant farm.
No, dude. My legs are freaking...
They'd be like, Max, go lay on the ant farm. No.
Not doing anything else, dude.
It's like an episode of Fear Factor. They're like, Max, for $10,000, you have to lay in this pit of ants.
Speaking of, Fear Factor's back.
I know, Johnny
Knoxville. They brought it back.
What?
Yes, I'm so excited. I love that show.
Let's freaking go. I did not know that.
Dude, I used to watch that when I was a kid, and I was terrified of it.
Breaking news, guys. Breaking news. I didn't know about that. I didn't know.
I think it's on Fox. No.
Something, yeah.
It's on like a local channel. It's not on. It used to
be on, oh man,
Spike TV.
Was it Spike?
Spike, yeah.
Yeah, Spike TV had the best shows, dude. It had like the UFC. Warrior Battles one where they would have like the soldiers versus
the historic warrior battles. It would be
that one was sick.
It would be like a 2000s like army veteran versus like
10,000 terracotta soldiers.
Yeah, dude. Terracotta soldiers statues.
They're just the statues. They come to life like a night at the museum. Imagine. Getting us back on track. Shout out Spike TV. If you ever make the comeback, please bring back that show. We did get some news about our boy Wolverine, Hugh Jackman. It's anticipated that he will be in more Marvel projects post Secret Wars, playing on to the joke till he's 90.
Till he's 90.
He's going to be playing him till the end of time, it feels like. Which I'm not mad about.
No, I was going to ask you, like, just quick yes or no. Are you guys excited about that? Or are you guys mad about it?
I'm not mad. I'm not.
I'm gonna say yes and no because
I'm gonna say yes and no as well.
the reason I say no is because look how they did his death, how sad it was with Logan. It's
Right.
gonna be a million times worse the next time it comes around.
Or it's not, or he's just gonna disappear.
Or it just disappears.
Just fades away like Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Or turn him into a zombie, dude.
An X-Men ghost.
Dude, imagine he turns into a Force or an X-Men ghost. Yeah, he's just floating. They all come back.
He's just
Oh my God.
he's just in Cerebro.
He's
Dude.
like, what up, bub?
Don't look at me, bub. Imagine. That'd be crazy. But yeah, it's interesting. I think eventually we'll get a recast. I think that they want Hugh Jackman to I really don't know. Like you said, the send-off in Logan was just so good that it's like, now really what's the plan, to move on from him ever after this portion of, or sorry, not after this portion, but like what would be an equivalent way of sending him off following that? Because I felt like that was one of the craziest, most beautiful send-offs for a character,
Yeah,
and they brought him back. So I was like, well, I mean, it makes sense though. It's a different version though, too.
It is a different version, yeah. The other version is in pieces on the ground everywhere after Deadpool did what he did.
Dude's adamantium body's just all over the forest.
As the ultimate weapon.
Dude, imagine. That's
Very true.
crazy. Another bit of news. We had like a little bit of like a rumor. I don't know if it was fully confirmed, but it was noted that Michael Waldron, who was going to be the director for a Kang Dynasty movie, I believe, he revealed that him and Jeff Loveness talked about a Young Avengers versus Kang storyline for the Kang Dynasty, in which the Young Avengers teamed up, which is a Hawkeye, or sorry, not Hawkeye, Kate Bishop,
Yep.
Kamala.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
I think Riri's in there.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Wiccan and Speed.
Wiccan and Speed. Kid Loki was obviously in the comics he is, and they were kind of teasing it, but
Right.
I don't think he would have been in this sense. That'd have been kind of weird to do that story into it.
Right. But in that story that they discussed, there was, I believe it was a quote from him essentially saying like the Young Avengers were going to defeat Kang in that storyline, which makes me think as if they might have been like fighting a version of Iron Lad essentially, or the younger version of him. And they defeat him only to find out like they find a note from the other Council of Kang saying like, oh, it was just his first day as Kang. Like, good luck, pretty much. Which would have been sick. I would have thoroughly enjoyed that. That would have been so cool to see. But it does still bum me out. I hope that we do get the Kang storyline at some point and they dive more into it. But with everything off the screen.
I know that, just going with that, I know they just had, I think it was just today actually, the Avengers King Dynasty, like the original storyline, just got revealed by screenwriter.
Okay.
So we'll probably talk about that on the next episode.
Right.
I think that just came out today, so I haven't looked into it yet.
Me either. I believe that one, the one that I just noted, was
a couple hours ago.
2 or 3 days ago, I think, roughly. But the next bit of news, guys, finally, Fantastic Four is getting released with an IMAX enhanced viewing quality on Disney Plus on November 5th. So if you have not seen Fantastic Four, please go give it a watch. It's one of the better projects over the past, 2 to 3 years from Marvel.
It's a good
really
one.
Enjoyable, great castings, and you've heard us talk about it. I mean, sorry for the spoilers if you listened without watching, but go check it out. It's really cool, and I think it's an enjoyable film, and it's definitely something worth taking the time to give it a watch. And it has a lot of implications for the future.
Very true.
Disney also at a fan event in Rio, I believe it was in Rio de Janeiro, Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo.
Yeah.
There was a Disney event where the Disney team actually used a fan-made poster to promote the movie Secret Wars, and the poster itself did include versions and looks of Miles Morales and the Beyonder. There was also Halle Berry's Storm, and it was just a collab of all past and present characters. The Miles, I believe, was the video game version.
Yeah.
And then the Beyonder was the one directly from the comics that they cut into the main picture of it, which I thought was super dope. Definitely intriguing that Disney used this, and it really excites me that they may be branching into this story, because it gives me very much so a lot of like aspects of the 2015 version of Secret Wars, which is going to be sick. But yeah, what are your guys' thoughts on that? Are you excited to see, Miles move into this universe if possible? I don't know how that looks with Sony, and also the Beyonder, which is, that's a huge character that they would be bringing into the story.
Max.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, with the Miles thing, I don't think it's gonna have him like really be in the universe yet.
Right.
Obviously, I think they're gonna wait till that story's completely finished to bring Miles. I think what's his face confirmed that.
Kevin Feige.
Yep. Thank God I could hold and imagine.
The shooter. Head honcho.
I'm so glad you understood that reference.
There's not a sniper on there right now, I promise.
That's actually crazy. Yeah, Kevin Feige, I think he confirmed that he's like, yeah, we're not going to do anything with him until that. So I'm not holding my breath for it. Obviously, we've talked about it before, but we're all excited for Miles to eventually be in the MCU, but we'll see what happens. I think the Beyonder will be cool, though.
I mean, in that 2015 comic, the Beyonder's like the center, like
Secret
him
Wars
and Doom
comic,
are like the center of the story. It's like it's all circled around him. He's the one, and I believe Beyonder's the one that resets everything after too, right?
No, it's Franklin.
Franklin does, yeah.
Yeah, Franklin and Reed kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Beyonder was the one in the 1984 Secret Wars comic as well, who was behind the whole Secret Wars plot.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it makes sense.
I'll always be excited to see the Beyonder in there. Obviously, we had him in What If?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was...
Yes. Yeah.
Was it the Watcher? No, I'm thinking
it was the Watcher. The Watcher.
The Watcher's in there.
I don't know.
Same but different? I'm not too sure, yeah.
Did the Beyonder?
I don't think so.
No, I was thinking the Watcher. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any predictions who could be cast as the Beyonder?
No.
Not even going to take a stab?
Not even going to take a stab at it because I don't want to seem like an idiot.
I know we've...
Half the stuff I said in the last episode, I was an idiot because you guys were right again.
For what?
About like we're talking about like how much money do movies make?
Yeah, the $2 billion.
I think after we were done, it was like
There's like
Austin Cameron.
movies.
You guys like sent me you guys were like, Max. So there is a whole bunch of movies that made over like $2 billion.
Made almost $3 billion, which I did. I was when I saw that I was very surprised.
I was like, wow, I'm an idiot. So I'm just gonna wait a little bit to say anything that I don't know about.
I know we've talked.
No, go ahead. Yeah.
We've talked about like kind of future casts, but I feel like it's so hard to say right now just for anything.
We don't know what the direction they're going in fully yet. So obviously we know it's going to be like X-Men, so we can do that. But other than that, it's like, I really don't know how the story's going to, like, I'm still trying to figure out the whole Doom Iron Man situation. I really want to know like how that plays out. If it does tie into like if they did put little like, seeds in Endgame and stuff, when like Tony was like shocked, he was like, wait, I wasn't born in that era, or in that time. Yeah. So like I kind of want to know like what's actually happening. But
yeah. Can you imagine that conversation? Kevin's just like, okay, now I need you to act surprised right now. Just don't even think about it. Just act surprised.
Yeah, the Russo brothers, I mean, they do stuff in like, I think they drop stuff on purpose just in case. Which is smart on their part, obviously. Like, even with like the old guy carrying what's her face, Peggy, during the funeral scene, like they just threw that in there just to throw a little like what if,
make you think. Yeah,
and I'm like, dude, fuck, that's good. So like I wouldn't be surprised if that was like Captain America and all that stuff. So whatever they decide to do, I think it's gonna be good. So we'll see what actually happens. But
I do want to bring up, Austin, before you move on, just one future casting that I think we all can agree on after seeing this just recently. I think yesterday or the day before, Vogue had their like world parade. We had Angela Bassett and Denai Guerrera and a few others in their Wakanda attire.
Glad you brought this up.
There's a photo of Angela Bassett with Damson Idris. So that brought up all the speculation. I'm like,
he's for sure Black Panther, dude.
Yeah. He's been
in that interview
Black
too.
Panther.
Yeah. Like in that interview, he even hinted at it. They were like, well, how do you feel about being if you get casted as the new Black Panther? And he's like, or they asked him if you would do it. And he's like, yes, like, yes, no. Or like trying to hide it. And I'm like, dude, you're not fooling anyone.
And after seeing the photo of them two together, I'm like, just make it
happen.
Come
on.
It
makes total sense.
It's obviously, we all respect Chadwick Boseman. He did an amazing job. I know he would want his legacy as Black Panther to live on. It's kind of a touchy thing right now. they kind of wanted to not cast anyone in honor and respect to him. I think everyone can agree like the best way to pay respects is continue that legacy of Black Panther. I think it's time to make it happen.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it's inevitable.
Yeah.
Also, real quick before you move on to the next part of the news, I do want to say Lawrence Fishburne was just in an interview today, today. It just got posted today, but he was. They asked him. It was from comicbook.com. I believe it's CK Comedy on Instagram. He asked him if it was like what character he would want to play or whatever, and he said Professor X. Like he was really, and obviously he played the OG Goliath in the MCU. I think it's Goliath is his name.
Yeah.
And so I wouldn't mind seeing him in another role. Obviously, it's Lawrence Fishburne, and he could play Professor X. I just never thought about it, and I was like, oh shit, that would be dope. So I just want to throw that in there.
Listen, I know we didn't talk about the Beyonder casting, but if they wanted to make right with one actor, Christian Bale. Dude, like, Kevin, don't shoot me right now, bro. Like, honestly, that would be... I mean, like, there's so many I don't think the Lawrence Fishburne one was, that... I thought that role was really cool, the OG Goliath. But, like, if there was an actor that they ever wanted to, like, I'm sure his...
Yeah, there's a couple actors in the MCU that have been recast, obviously,
Exactly.
Like Chris Evans, technically now. What's her face from the Eternals? She was in...
Yeah, she was the...
Captain Marvel
movie, yeah.
Yeah, and so, yeah. I wouldn't be mad about it.
No, but just saying, it'd be a good idea. That's all I'm saying. But jumping to...
I was going to say, you could just run through this, dude.
Yeah, you can run through
Let's go. My bad. I won't say anything else.
There was a big bit of news that dropped as of, I believe it was Saturday. I want to say Saturday or Sunday, one of the two. We got the IMAX 2020 schedule. We highlighted some that I thought were noteworthy to chat about a little bit. Speaking of Christian Bale, transition. The Bride, the Frankenstein story, which involves Christian Bale playing Frankenstein. I forget the lady's name that plays the Frankenstein's bride. Oh my gosh. She's going to be the main character. But that releases on March 6th. Project Hail Mary with Ryan Gosling, his story where he travels along space, in this intergalactic travel. Releases on March 20th, which is going to be super dope to see in IMAX. I bet you that's going to have some insane visuals with the camera work and the overall effects that they put into that. Plus, the story seems pretty cool. It was definitely like an original type of story, so it seems as if it's going to be pretty enjoyable to watch in films or watch in theaters to see that story play out. We are finally getting the Michael Jackson biopic on April 24th in IMAX. Which is going to be really cool. We've been waiting for that one, I believe, for 4 years now, 5 years.
It's been delayed quite a bit.
Yeah. So super exciting.
I know they've had a little trouble because
I think Cameron, you were talking about like music rights or whatever, right?
Music rights
it's
and
a state,
kind of like civil, some like kind of lawyer-esque things.
Sense.
Touchy when you're doing a biopic about anyone who's passed away. It's
right.
You got to jump through hoops.
Right.
Yeah.
Which, on the topic of biopics, I've heard that Bruce Springsteen movie with Jeremy Allen White is one of the best movies this year. I've heard that it's like one of the best, like he did such a great performance as him. I mean, I think it's because they spent so much time together while filming it, but people are saying like he actually took the time to learn how to sing like him and like sound like him. So, I mean, it doesn't surprise me. He's a phenomenal actor, but that's definitely one that's on my radar to go see. Back to our list of movies. On May 8th, we are getting the Mortal Kombat 2 movie in IMAX, which is going to be super cool. May 22nd, we are finally getting the Mandalorian and Grogu movie, which is going to be awesome. We've seen a lot of stills and a couple of clips, I believe, were released of that movie, which is going to be the trailer, right?
Yeah, the trailer. I'm excited about it.
Yeah,
dude,
it's going to be super cool.
Jeremy Allen White learning to talk like Bruce Springsteen and a hut.
That's what I'm saying. Versatile. That's range right there. On the topic of animation, we have Toy Story 5 coming out on June 19th in IMAX, which is going to be really cool. Still don't know how I feel about another movie.
I'm going to watch part 4, so.
Gotta get on.
I know, dude. I thought it was over after 3.
Well, actually, I saw something today that apparently Toy Story 5 will be focusing on Jessie.
Okay.
So.
Different story viewpoint, probably.
Okay. Yeah.
That's okay then.
Toy Story
and 2. Then we get Supergirl on June 26th, the next installment from DC Products or the DCU.
Yeah, I cannot wait for that because I just started reading Woman of Tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
And it is really, really good.
Mhm.
And I'm like, holy crap.
That's what he said. It's based on Foley, right?
Yeah, I believe it's like one of the biggest inspirations for it. And
Okay.
so there's some stuff that happened in the very beginning that you're like, oh no. And so it's like, yeah. And so
it's exciting.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
I'm exciting.
For it. I'm excited for it.
Yeah. But yeah, that's going to be one of the the summer blockbusters next year are definitely there. We have Moana releasing on July 10th, which is going to be a really enjoyable film. I love the first two movies from that
this is a
story.
live action one?
Yes.
This is going to be an IMAX one. Mm-hmm.
Dang, okay.
About to see The Rock and his muscles in IMAX.
Heck yeah, let's go.
He's a demigod, dude. And then the big one of July, well, the one that's getting the IMAX release because I'm a little salty about the other one that didn't get it. The Odyssey, Christopher Nolan's next, what would you call it, epic movie?
Epic, yeah.
Yeah, his epic is going to be released on July 17th, which is shot in, I believe, a new quality of IMAX camera. I may be wrong or butchering that. Or it's like a stronger enhanced.
I think he used like every single IMAX camera available. There's only a certain amount. Yeah. And he used like
all of them.
Basically had dibs for every single one. And so
he said, I'm recording this. I need every single camera.
Everyone's like, yeah, okay.
That's also why Brand New Day is probably not getting an IMAX release. They were all just occupied. But yeah, that big news, Brand New Day.
I wouldn't be surprised if they end up like splitting it.
Towards like the end, kind of.
Yeah, towards like the end. Like I wouldn't be surprised if it's like
they should like,
or if the date changes by like a week. I wouldn't be surprised if one of those movies either get pushed up or pushed back.
I'd be fine if they pushed Brand New Day like a week back if they can get an IMAX.
Yeah, 100%.
Release.
Yeah, I don't think Marvel won't release that in IMAX, but
no.
Yeah.
But October 16th, we get the Street Fighter movie, which is going to be sick. Sunrise on the Reaping, which is the newest installment of Hunger Games, will be on November 20th. The Greta Gerwig installment of Narnia is getting a theatrical release in IMAX on November 26th, which is really cool because I believe it was supposed to be, as Max said earlier, like a Netflix movie, but I believe it's getting
series or whatever.
Yeah, a series. It's getting a IMAX enhanced release to the theaters itself. And
that actually gives me hope, by the way, for like entrusting Netflix a little bit more and like buying other companies and stuff, because Netflix was, I mean, you could argue that Netflix, their main goal is not to put out in theaters, obviously. But I do like the idea of them putting out more theatrical releases. I know it just got confirmed that the season finale of Stranger Things will be released in IMAX. So that's going to be, or not in IMAX, but in theaters. So that's going to be cool.
It's going to get a lot of ticket sales.
Yeah. And then, guys, December, we finally get Doomsday. Dune Part 3 and Avengers Doomsday released December 18th in theaters.
Both of them?
Yep.
At the same time?
Yep. It's like Barbenheimer all over again. Yeah. So that's going to be, I might just get the theater for 5 hours that day. You know?
Probably more,
no,
honestly.
It's going to be more than that.
Yeah, because
dude.
Doomsday will probably be 2.5 hours.
Probably be, it might push 3.
Yeah,
I hope.
2 hours.
And then Dune for sure will be at least 3.
Yeah.
So, Dune Part 2 was great.
I'm going to wear like pajamas and just comfy.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all the ones that I thought were, highlight worthy. There definitely are a lot more IMAX movies that will be released next year, but just in the time that we had, these are the ones I wanted to discuss. There's definitely other projects that are going to come out that I'm sure we'll talk about down the road. But yeah, that's all I had for news this week. And I think it's time to get a little spooky.
I don't know. Get a little spooky. Thank you for your
spooky
news
since we're in the
report, Austin.
Dude.
The feelings of Halloween.
News report check.
All right, boys, are you ready to talk about our favorite clown?
You know what? I kind of am, kind of not. I think I'm just gonna let you guys. I hate clowns, dude.
Oh,
no,
it's okay.
I'm gonna let you guys. I'm gonna let you guys do this one. This one is.
We'll take care of you, Max. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm just
old Pennywise.
Like, okay. You got
the
you.
dancing clown.
Was I closing my eyes during this movie or during this show, the first episode? Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
I was kind of scared, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'm the best one to kind of talk about it, but
It's okay.
Thank God there's 3 of us. That's all I gotta say.
Exactly.
3 is
For
a
those of
magic
you
number.
who are listening and watching, if you haven't watched it, Welcome to Derry episode 1. We're gonna do
Spoiler.
full spoilers ahead. So if you haven't, go check it out. It's on HBO Max. I think only HBO Max. But yeah, we got It Welcome to Derry. We got our prequel series to the first 2 It movies. Technically 3 if you're counting the OG. Set in the 60s. Obviously, if you're familiar with It and Pennywise, he kind of hibernates every 27 years. Our first movie back in 2017, set 1989. Go back 27 years. This is where we are. Austin, you got any initial things you want to say before we jump into these questions?
Man, this show is like, it's more than like sitting there watching episode 1. I was like, damn, they're going for it. Like, this is gonna be sick. I felt like with the first It movie, that was one where I was watching it because, like Max said, I'm not a huge fan of clowns either. There's just something about them doesn't sit right with me. Real scary, especially ones that like are just so friendly, and it's like, no, I ain't buying it. I mean, and they open that movie with like that scene with Georgie chasing the boat, and you're like, all right, I didn't need to see that to start this movie. But yeah, I think after It 2, the second installment, I don't know. I feel as if like I kind of lost that fear a little bit. And then this episode really like kicked it back into hyperdrive.
Yeah, I think the first It was amazing. And I think It 2, and it wasn't bad. It was still good.
It was a good movie.
I think
yeah.
there was a bit of a drop off though. And my reasoning is because I think we went from kids to adults.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think people feel more comfortable when there's like adults on the screen, especially when it comes to like a fear like a clown. Like clowns are associated with kids. I mean, that's just how it is. So I think going from that first one to the second one, there was definitely kind of a letdown, and it wasn't as scary. I mean, you could watch It too. Like I saw it in theaters, I was like laughing the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
I probably was crazy. I was probably a crazy guy in the theater, but that's just how it was.
Yeah.
But no, this series we're not doing that.
You can tell.
Yeah, obviously we're opening up. Got a brand new kid character sitting in a theater, sucking on a binky. You're like, oh, this kid looks vulnerable. What's gonna happen? So Austin, as far as the opening sequence, how things were kind of going out, how are your overall impressions with it?
I mean, it had the same like sinister buildup, I think, in that very opening scene. That's how I would describe it. It was definitely like, I mean, you see like, it's like this kid, he's by himself. You could tell he's doing something he shouldn't be doing at this movie late at night by himself, avoiding his family for some extent. And then you see him like in fear running away because he's afraid he's going to get in trouble. That's like the first vision of fear. And then from there, I think ultimately, like it just builds, like the suspense essentially builds from that moment of like, oh shoot, I'm in trouble, to when we get to the title card. And I think that, what do you got, Max?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I was like, it's like it started like grounded, know, and then like it's just slowly like slowly creeping, like the whole like that's how, like at least that's how the intro was, and I was like, oh, I hate this so much. Like,
well,
I was like, I hate October. I love October, but it's like
you said, we go from grounded fear of being a kid and getting in trouble, to this supernatural fear where he's like, what the hell is happening? Like, in the car with the family, that are under the influence of Pennywise, like they are a whole different type of fear, and he realizes it, and you can sense that on his facial expressions, the way he's acting. And it just like, I felt so anxious watching that, like the build up for it. And, like you said, the grounded aspect of it, I think did really play a big role in that, of being like, damn, this is just some kid who is going through the normal fears of life. And now he's dealing with something that he has no clue what the hell is happening. So
I think it's worse that it's like a kid. I think that's what the scariest part of like the whole It franchise is. It's like, and it's like kids are just so like, it almost feels real, like their emotions and stuff.
Kids
just
are
like
vulnerable.
The actual like actors and actresses, they don't have like a whole bunch of experience, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But it's almost like it's more real than just professional, and it, like you feel it more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like
I agree.
it's not okay.
Yeah.
Like the tension is just not okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
I
only
think
thing
they
that makes me
did. Oh, go ahead, Austin.
I was gonna say the only thing that makes me feel better is seeing behind the scenes of Bill Skarsgård with all the kids, and it shows
So
him
good.
like, "Good job."
Mhm.
He's like, he scares them. And he's like, "Oh, you okay?"
Yeah,
You're right.
it's like, oh, thank God, it's not a scary
I
ass
think-
clown, you know?
Before we kind of get really into this car scene, I think
Yeah,
what they're just off of one episode, they're doing a really good job is they're not going to show spoiler. They're not going to show Pennywise
No.
really till
For a
like
while.
later in the season.
they said like
I
episode
swear to God,
5, right?
if he just pops
think
up out
so.
of nowhere like episode 2, I'm gonna lose it.
He's gonna come back next week and say, "Cameron,
I'm
you
like,
lied."
they didn't even show him, but
No.
in these first like 5 minutes, you see him already.
Yeah.
Like this
kid.
car scene, yeah, you see this kid, you see his eyes go crossed, and you see kind of like the buck teeth,
Yeah,
and you're like, oh, that's Pennywise.
Thank you.
I
think that
knew,
was the-
like, I think the moment in the car, I knew, I'm like, oh, like, this is not going good.
Yeah.
It's not, dude. It's
I-
it
like,
just got so bad.
I'm
it's
gonna be
like,
honest, like,
especially it's a car scene, dude. Like the car,
He can't go anywhere.
you can't. It's so fucking. The tension is just
Yeah.
fucking there.
I
dude,
know.
and it's so.
like, when the girl stuck her fingers in the liver and was smelling her fingers and they're bloody, I'm like, I'm like, if this isn't Pennywise and this is just a weird family, I'm like,
Call
I'm
the
not.
National Guard.
I'm not.
Get
watching
them
the show.
reported. Get them out of that town. Yeah.
You just find out next episode it's just a normal.
It's just a
family.
normal
Yeah.
family. Like they show,
Pennywise
they
isn't even there
show,
yet.
they show Maddie and he's just in their home eating liver.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, Austin, Max, since you're talking too now, but how did you guys react to that shock horror moment when everything started to just go wild in
the
this
car
car
ride?
ride? Yeah.
It. I kind of mentioned earlier, I wasn't like too like. There are certain scenes that got leaked like super early, which is weird to me.
Mhm.
But I thought certain scenes were gonna scare me a little bit more. But I think it was just it literally went into like you're in a car and then like you're just chilling, and then shit just starts popping off, and then
Yeah.
it goes full blown like horror
Mm-hmm.
and quickly, and it's like that's not okay,
This poor kid.
it's just not okay.
No
And like I
wonder.
said, I just like, and I'm like, this is just the very beginning of the show.
Yeah.
I'm like,
The
this
first
is
5
not,
minutes, 10
like,
minutes.
This is not. It's
I
not what I
mean,
want.
This kid jumped into this car and they're like, oh, where are you going? He's like, anywhere, just anywhere but here. They're like, oh, well, we're going to Portland. And okay, we need them to
Portland's
confirm.
weird. Portland is weird.
If there is not another Portland, if it's just Portland, Oregon, like you're gonna ride with this family
there's
from. Is there another Portland?
Portland, Maine. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that where they
Because
were?
Derry's in Maine, Portland,
Okay.
Maine. Yeah.
So I was gonna
That
say
actually-
if they're going from Maine to Oregon, I'm like, bruh.
Yeah.
That's his
Oh my
GeoGuessr.
Shout out
Still
Portland Sea Dogs.
way.
Shout out GeoGuessr for helping you out on that one.
Shout out GeoGuessr.
Yeah, GeoGuessr. Austin, what about you?
Man, I mean, the car scene, yeah, I mean, we touched on a lot of it. I think that ultimately it's just so suspenseful, and like they come off as this friendly family just trying to help a kid out.
Yeah, you're
Super innocent moment.
Super innocent.
moment.
typical
Yeah.
1960s family.
Yeah, dude.
And then like you can almost feel like the pin drop, I would call it, like the suspense drop when like he notices that they're driving, they're driving, and then he sees the Derry sign, and then it's
Yeah.
like, oh,
They're going back. Yeah.
it's just in a circle, like he's stuck. He's
Yeah.
not, like, it's like Pennywise isn't gonna let this kid leave. Like he sees a kid all by himself, innocent, not knowing, he
Terrified.
just escaped fear, and so
Yeah.
he's already has that fear aspect on him. So Penny was like, easy target, I can just scare him even more. That's where, like, when he sees that sign, I think at one point he like puts the pacifier back in.
He puts it in like towards the end when like
Yeah.
everything is
And-
like going wrong.
Right. And then you have like them working on the little kid's spelling, and that's like even more suspenseful because it's like an innocent little, like they're using a kid to instill fear as well. It's not just like the parents, which I felt as if in the movies there was a lot of like adults like who were really rude, under the, like their impression is like, oh, we don't believe you, essentially.
Mhm.
And now it's like they're utilizing these kids as a tool for fear as well.
Mhm.
And I think that that's where he kept trying to see some like connection to them, because he could
Mhm.
notice that the parents were kind of weird already. And then, like you said, once he saw like her like put the fingers in his like face, he was just like, okay, what the hell is going on? And then of course we get to the birth of Mutant Baby, which,
By the way, I was eating dinner during this part.
yeah, dude, what the hell?
And I didn't want to eat when I was seeing this part. I'm like, okay.
Thought we were
just
gonna
a
get
little
an alien moment.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I meant by like horror. It wasn't like scary, but it was like
No.
literally like horrific.
Gore,
You know,
like-
it was just like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
nice, dude. Yeah.
I thought for sure it was gonna be like an alien movie where it just pops out of her belly. No, it was like the
Mm-mm.
full. Here you go. You get to watch this. He's
Well, like,
beautiful,
when-
honey. He looks just like you. I'm like,
They didn't
no.
they didn't reveal what it was, and like
Yeah.
Maddie was going around the car to like the car seat to like look like I
Yeah.
thought like
Just
which
Pennywise.
I'm glad they didn't, but I thought it was gonna be like a little tiny baby Pennywise. Like I don't know if you guys saw Beetlejuice 2,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
but when he like makes Lydia have the
Baby.
baby Beetlejuice, I thought it was
Yeah.
gonna be like a Pennywise version of that, which I'm glad they
Imagine.
didn't. But I was gonna laugh if it was.
He goes,
But
hiya, Maddie.
yeah, definitely was not a baby Pennywise.
Mm-mm.
Mutated baby with wings
Mut-
from
It's a
hell.
fucking mutant baby. Literally.
Yeah, that was.
And then he just starts darting back and forth in the car.
Dude, she's freaking holding the umbilical cord like a freaking kite.
She's like, come on. You're just flying for the first time. It's okay.
Completely fucking normal, dude.
Dude, and then just seeing them all like realize Maddie's like panicked, and then the baby just turns.
Well, dude, that's when he puts his pacifier and
Yeah.
he's got his like his eyes closed, hands over his ears, and then all their heads just turn and just look at him.
They're like, really? You're that scared? Come on.
Like, this is a normal Tuesday.
Yeah, this isn't
come
bad.
on. Yeah.
Anyways,
And
it's
then-
like it was that easy.
Every
Are you serious?
childbirth is like this, dude.
Yeah, then his freaking pacifier just gets yeeted through the window,
Ugh.
which cuts into our intro.
Yeah.
By the way, when we're going through this, I mean, we're not going to fully break down this episode. Like, my
Yeah, we don't want to
questions-
fully spoil
Yeah,
it for anyone either.
my questions really aren't like designed to do that anyway. But going into the next one, obviously we're going from the intro without breaking it down. But was there a certain character that stood out to you guys most in this episode, whether it was an adult or a kid, and why?
Probably like, I guess the kids like Lily and Teddy.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, like I think the kid characters are gonna be. I think those are gonna be the most standout. I think that's what's gonna be the freakiest part of the show, and that's what's gonna stand out the most. So
I think only one character out of those that is going to stand out.
try to fucking spoil anything. I literally just
We said it was a spoiler.
We said it was full spoilers. It's okay. It's okay.
One of them will be.
I was trying to
Either one.
be incognito.
Be like, yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they're all going to be great. They're all going to do great. They're all going to survive. They have plot armor. It's fine.
Yeah, dude,
Plot
come on. They're
armor,
fine.
come
They're
on.
fine. The power of friendship.
Not in
come
this
on.
show.
They have the whole anime voice thing.
They say, Pennywise is attacking me. What should
What
I
do
do? It gets super suspenseful. Just freezes. Man.
What about you, Austin?
I would probably say that Lily, I think her name is right, the main girl.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's going to be... She
The-
stood out to me a lot.
The pickle
Not
girl?
only like her character, but just the actress that plays her. Phenomenal. I thought that was one of the better child actress performances that I've seen in a while, like for suspense and scaring.
Did you recognize who she was, what she's been in before?
I didn't know.
So she was the young girl who played the young Kate Bishop in the Avengers 2012
She
flashback.
was.
Yeah.
That's why
okay.
she looked familiar.
Yeah. I was like, I saw that. I found that out after. I'm like, oh, that's why she looked so familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Also, she does a great like horror scream.
Yeah,
Like
I
when she
agree.
screams, it's terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Chilling.
Good job.
It's like a chilling
Very
scream.
chilling. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that's who I would say for sure.
I'll go adult. I think, and this isn't because I was in the Air Force or Air Force bias, but I think Major Hanlon, I'm very interested to see his role in this whole series. I wasn't expecting it. Like, I remember seeing the trailers, but for some reason I don't remember seeing it focus on an adult in the trailers.
Mhm.
But like when we were getting him shown more in the episode, I'm like, oh, like interesting. Like I thought we are just going to focus on kids. Like normally we haven't seen an adult storyline besides obviously it too, but I was, once I saw him and I saw his last name, I was really starting to put it together of his connection. I'm like, oh, okay, this makes sense. I'm wondering where they're going to go forward with this for sure.
Right.
Did you guys feel like the balance between the adult storyline and the kid storylines kind of meshing well in this episode? Or do you think it was more kind of like, here's the kid story, here's the adult story?
I mean, I feel like right now it's kind of separate. I think there are parallels for sure. I would say right now it's pretty separate, but I can already foresee how it's going to like blend really well. Yes, I'm talking with my hands, blend. But yeah, I think that overall they're doing, blend it up, exactly. That's how they're building to that. I think that ultimately, like, we've seen essentially like the little Easter eggs from like the adult storyline where he's like, what goes on in there, like at the facility? And they're like, oh, it's classified. And it's like, okay, I can kind of see. And then watching like the preview trailer for the next episode or a few episodes,
Definitely.
like, I see where they're going with this. So,
yes.
Well, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I think the adults is like focusing more on like, and I like Cameron was kind of talking to me about it a little bit before, but it's like the wider mythology of everything.
Yeah.
And I think they're using the adults for that, and then I literally think the kids are just in there just for
fear
and
scariness.
Yeah.
Fun.
Like you just said, Max, I think having the adults in there is a good way to connect all of these kind of plot points and Stephen King's stories, essentially. And I have an Easter egg question later, but there's a lot of connections, like I was telling you, Max, and I told you too, Austin. There's a lot of connections based off just the one episode we've seen with the little trailer that we've gotten for what's to come in this season.
Yeah.
Right.
Based off all the characters we've seen, has there been any characters that you guys think have been like relatable, that you've sympathized with or for, and for what reasons?
Sympathized? Like I said, it might be the kids, dude. Just because it's I mean, I guess I answered this question already. Kind of like the kids just make it feel like real people instead of just like actors, you know? And it just makes it like, it makes all the scenes like just like more scary. Like we care about them more just because they're kids, right? And it's like, I don't know, I just feel like everything feels more intense with them around.
Yeah. How about you, Austin?
Yeah, I would agree. It's probably the kids for sure. I mean, you see like the scene with Teddy sitting at the table with his parents, and like he's just trying to explain, himself essentially, like how he's feeling and all this stuff. And it's like you can almost envision that it's like they are not listening. Like it's not like they're not listening, and it's adding to the fear. And then like he hears a story that his dad tells him about the lady in the Nazi army talking about the story of like how she would butcher Jews and cut them. Essentially, Pennywise feeds on that too, and I think that that's where the story really, it makes you feel for them, because it's like that's in confidence, like them talking to their family, and it's like they're being picked apart with those things. And I think that that's where I really see the empathy and like the sympathism or like symbolism to it, because it's like, I'm just gonna ruin your life, pretty much is how I view it.
It's like how I want to compare it to, it's like, I don't want to directly compare young child actors to like animals, but that's how it is. I feel like when there's an animal in a scene, right, like just in any movie, it's like, and something bad happens to them, you're like, crap, right? You're like, no, you feel worse. And that's how I feel.
Yeah.
I'm like, I sympathize with them more.
Poor kid was just reading the Batman comic. Oh my God.
Dude,
I like
Easter egg, Andy Muschietti's next project for Clayface. Did you notice that, Max?
The little Batman
detective, the detective comic.
Yeah.
Shout
Pretty
out.
Sweet.
No, I really thought I think they did a really good job coming up with things that were very relatable and that you can sympathize with, like for a very mythological kind of storyline. Obviously, Pennywise and what he is. They did a good job implementing, I think, real world problems. We see that with Major Handling getting into the Air Force Base. Obviously, you see racism from the start. There's a few white mechanics who didn't want to salute to him and actually acknowledge his rank in the Air Force and what he is. Going to the kids, obviously, there's bullying. Obviously, Derry, Maine is the most bullied place in the world, apparently. But
pretty much.
There's
Honestly.
bullying. There's like her character Lily. She says one story and she's getting called a lunatic from the whole school, like saying she's going to be put in a mental asylum, stuff like that. And there's many more that I can't think of in this moment, but there's just a lot of real world problems that you can relate to and sympathize for
I agree.
a story like this, which I think they did a really good job of. And like speaking of kind of like those type of tones and stuff like that, do you guys think the tone of this episode was more like atmospheric, physiological, or do you think it was just straight like graphic horror?
I think it's more of like a psychological for me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there was a lot of horror, like gory horror,
Mm-hmm.
but I think it's like a psychological thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she's talking to pinpoint one scene when she talks to her mom when she comes into the bathroom and she's
Mm-hmm.
having like the memories of her father, losing her father,
Mhm.
already
Yeah.
feeling. It follows
Yeah.
that scene where she tells him like it's my fault, you know,
Yeah.
like
Which is a
I did
very
this.
real world problem that a lot of people go through sometimes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you could tell that psychologically she's still not all the way healthy. Like she
Mhm.
doesn't feel great and like she's dealing with the guilt
Mhm.
and the real emotion of that, and then once again it gets manipulated, like, you know, she's
Yep.
worried that Maddie left
Mhm.
and it's because of her, so she hears him through the drain and it's like this is where the real world problems are getting manipulated to use as their own fear, which I think is
Yeah.
pretty crazy. That's why I'd say it's more of like a psychological thing right now, but there
Yeah.
definitely were real horror aspects of like goriness and attacking, like those things, like
Mhm.
that's where I would pinpoint
I
it.
think it's a good mix of both.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I guess like you said physiological.
Psychological.
Yeah, psychological.
Atmospheric, psychological, or like an outright graphic horror. So like
I
I took
may
that
have
as like
said
gory.
I may have said physiological when I first read it on accident, but psychological.
I mean physiological towards the end, but
Yeah,
then
I mean in the beginning, I guess too, but
yeah,
definitely psychological for sure.
yeah, it's a
Yeah,
mental
definitely.
game.
And I
Pretty
think it
much.
has like bursts of like graphic violence, like you said, we got the baby,
Mhm.
but
The
it was just
ending
like
scene, like
yeah, it was yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Mhm.
get into that in this next question right here.
mm,
There were some very graphic moments. Obviously, the car scene, the
Yeah.
ending scene. In between, I don't think there was too much crazy, but let me think. I'm trying to read this question and ask it the right way because we kind of already answered it in a way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm just going to skip that one. We kind of already answered that. My bad.
it's all good. It was graphic. Call
Yeah,
it what
with
it is.
these, obviously with these scenes, do you guys think the horror was more effective in its kind of slow build up or in like the sudden shocks that we got?
Yeah, like
Especially the opening
it's-
scene.
Yeah,
like
it's like the quiet, creepy stuff.
yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
You know,
That's where
it,
the
like
scare.
that's what freaks me out the
Mhm.
most. It's not like the
I agree.
instant like gore or whatever. I just
Right.
growled. I don't know why I growled, but it's like it's the slow like the little
Suspense. It's like
it like I don't know. It just allows like tension to simmer
Mhm.
and then it explodes.
Mhm.
And like the simmering part though is what's scary because you're
Yeah.
like, oh no,
yeah,
something's
literally
about to happen, and then boom, it does, and like
the car
yeah.
scene.
Yeah,
Leaning forward, looking to see what the baby looks like.
It gives you, with the sudden shocks, it gives you time, like how you said, Max, for one thing to happen, let it simmer for a little bit, kind of have some normal things, some
Mm-hmm.
psychological things, and then bam, something hits you again, and it's like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like some crazy hits, and then like especially towards the end where it just like simmers down again, and like it's suspenseful, and I'm like, dude, do I really want to watch the second episode? Not really, but like, do I
Yeah.
have to? Yeah.
Yeah, because like I think after the first episode, we're kind of expecting like oh, maybe the second episode will kind of calm down a bit. I'm not expecting that.
No, it's just going to keep going.
We'll see.
Yeah, I think years from It 2, I think Andy Muschietti's had a lot to sit on and read about. Like, It 2 wasn't really everyone's favorite.
Mm-hmm.
How can I up the ante? What can I do?
do?
But obviously, with a show like this,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm kind of happy they're doing it this way, there's definitely different plot threads. It's not just, hey, here's these kids. we're all getting scared. Let's figure out what the problem is. Like, there's already just this one episode they've introduced many things. Is there like a plot that you guys seen from the first episode that you're like the most curious about to follow up from other episodes?
You gonna go with me?
There you go. No, you.
Major Hanlon and the people that come to attack him.
Yes.
That one was like, okay, that's kind of cool. Like it's like a secret agent type of storyline, which seemed kind of interesting. Which also it was like a grounded fear to some extent, where it's like, damn, is he gonna die? Like I thought in that moment. I mean, I didn't expect him to die right there because he is a big part of the show. But you know, there was like 4 of them in the room, and they were just waiting to kill him.
I thought it was like another Pennywise type deal, but
I did too for a minute. Yeah. But that one.
I was gonna say, I was like, the kind of what we talked about is like just the origins of like the evil already there, you know. So
yeah, and we've from it too, we kind of saw a little bit about the origins of Pennywise and how he came to Earth millions of years ago, and it's already been confirmed in other trailers that they're gonna dive more into that, like that whole origin story, and
to tell that,
and I think obviously. And I think that's kind of like, besides the main plot of Pennywise and the kids, I think that's going to be a very interesting one, is the military involvement and the theories that I'm already reading about that and stuff. And which kind of goes into like Easter eggs and stuff like that. But was there any Easter egg that you guys saw, whether it's to Easter egg to the first couple It movies or just kind of Stephen King in his stories in general?
I won't say that. I mean, there's a couple. We kind of, you noted them on here. I'll talk about the second one. I did like to see the Dick Halloran Easter egg with The Shining. I believe he's the chef in that movie, if I remember right, or like the cook.
Yes.
He has The Shining, which is like the
ability.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like
Like he tells the kid, I forget his name in The Shining, like about the room, and like he tells him like, you know, things happen, you know, all this. I thought that was a cool callback to hear that he was in this show, because it's like, hey, that name's a familiar name. And of course, I didn't notice it in the moment, but then like the name sounded familiar, but I hadn't watched The Shining in so long. So once I left that episode and I saw people talking about it, I was like, that's where I knew it from.
Yep.
Yeah,
that was the one that really like stood out for me for sure.
Yeah.
Max, did you have any?
No, I was just going to say same. I kind of talked to Cameron prior to this, and we talked a little bit about it, and he kind of explained all the stuff. And I was like, oh, that
crazy.
makes sense. Because it does sound familiar. Just I wasn't like, I haven't watched The Shining in a while. And
so. Yeah.
And another one that I wrote down, I mean, I'm not too familiar. Besides The Shining, I wasn't too familiar with any of Stephen King's other stories.
Right.
I know there's quite a bit out there, but one thing I saw after the episode came out, that after like kind of seeing it, you put it together like, oh my God, that's actually so true. Like the turtle, if you guys saw, played a very big part in this episode.
Right.
You saw the little charm that Maddie gives to Lily, which she wears on her bracelet. You saw the kid in the turtle costume saying, was it duck and cover or something like that? Yeah. Obviously, this is the 60s. It's during the Cuban Missile Crisis and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So kind of like they're hinting at that, but
89 minus 27, what is that, 62?
So it's the 60s, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think this was when JFK was president, because he was on the wall on the military base.
Yeah.
But in Stephen King's stories, there's basically a turtle cosmic entity that basically is like Pennywise's brother, but not really, called Martyrin. And basically Pennywise just more powerful, and the complete opposite. He's a good version. So there's the Easter egg, obviously, of like the charm, and basically that's what was protecting Lily from Pennywise. And I'm interested to see if like that's just all we get, or if they're gonna kind of dive more into that. I think that's something that's kind of way bigger in the overall scope just of this show. I think that's something they won't dive really much into.
Yeah.
But it was still kind of cool to see that and kind of connect the dots of how it was implemented in this episode.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool.
I mean, they showed it in, what was it? Was it 2 or It 1? Where they showed him with the Lego sculpture of a turtle too. I saw that clip pop up after. He was holding like a sculpture, and then when he saw the ghost of Georgie run by into the basement, he like dropped it and it shattered, and that's where like the fear really started to kick in.
That's very true. It's very true.
I didn't. That wasn't me. Like I saw that on Twitter, and I was just like, "Oh, that's a cool." I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
It's like little Easter eggs like that have been really like placed strategically throughout these movies and show so far.
Yeah. I have some other questions, kind of not really diving much into the episode, but just overall in general.
Yeah.
But do you guys expect this show to outshine, get it?
Wow.
Outshine. I didn't even plan that. Outshine
pretty good.
the It movies itself.
I mean,
maybe the second one.
Yeah, maybe the second one. I would say
the first. I mean, like, the newer ones.
The first of the newer ones. Yes.
The first of the newer ones was really good.
Yes.
2016.
The second one was good. It just was less scary, I think.
The second one gave me more like a comic, like horror comedy, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And well, like you have what's his face in it?
James Hader.
Yeah.
James Hader, who's like
SNL,
he has some good moments in there too, like some really funny moments. So it's like, I definitely felt more calm watching that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, clowns just scare me though, dude.
I would say probably outshine the second. I don't know about the first.
Hopefully not, dude, because the first one scared me. And so, hopefully not.
Yeah, the first one was good.
I want this to outshine the other ones because he has a plan to have 2 more seasons after this. And I want this show to succeed so we can get those, going back 27 years each time. So,
I was going to say it's like going back, right? Yeah.
The third season, I think it would be literally 1908 or something like that.
Which would be even scarier, guys.
Yeah. We're just going to, it's going to keep getting worse.
Yeah.
Well, it's like the Fear Street movies on Netflix. I think they've been doing that, like 1984, 2000.
Those are
some good movies, like for Fear.
Dude,
they're like thriller though.
I did not expect them to be that good. Yeah, those are good.
Yeah,
good pull, Austin. Good pull.
All right, next 3 questions. We can kind of answer them fast if you guys want to. Are you guys okay with Pennywise not being shown in his normal clown form until later in the season? Max, I know your answer.
100%. Yep. I'm cool with that.
He doesn't need to be in the show. It's already it could already be creepy.
It plays into the build-up.
Yeah,
that's how I view it.
And his clown form's not his true form. It's just the one he likes the best, I guess.
Yeah,
of course he would like it the best.
I'm sure they'll explain that too, why he likes that one the most.
Because clowns it's not freak out kids. That's why.
It's very true.
Yeah.
How would you guys rate the first episode? Any expectations for the next one?
I'd say like an 8.5, 9.
8.5, 9.
It was a good episode.
8. Yeah, solid 8.
I think it was. I'll probably give it an 8.5 around there. This one's a little bit of a fun question. Which version of Pennywise would you be okay with chasing you try to kill you? Obviously, we've seen a lot of different versions of him throughout these movies and stuff.
Well, we had Tim Curry as the original It.
I'm talking about not Tim Curry and Bill Skarsgård, but a form
the things
that
he puts on
can take on, a form of him.
None. He said none.
Well, he what in the second one? He was that weird alien thing, right?
Yeah, he's his normal is he's a giant spider looking thing.
Yeah, definitely not that. I would rather take a clown than a large spider bug. Oh no, dude, I wouldn't take either.
Does this include the little fortune cookie ones?
Yeah,
I'd run from those. They won't scare me.
Well, dude, I don't know, because
definitely not the old lady from the second one. Absolutely not.
Or the lady from the painting in the church.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Paul Bunyan?
I'm okay.
Paul Bunyan. I mean, he's big, but I feel like you could outrun him.
Step on you.
He's slow, though.
Yeah.
I'd let the little, when he appears as the little boy from the Easter thing without the head.
Oh my God.
It just skips around. Max is nothing. None of them. None.
I'd just take on old Pennywise when he's in the sewer, right when it starts.
Hell no, dude.
Absolutely not.
We lost a football in the drain.
Dude, I would have been hey, can you grab that for me?
Ago?
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, can you see if it's there? I'm like, absolutely not.
No.
Yeah,
he's just waiting.
Go look in the drain to see if the football's there. No.
Yeah. I'm like, it's gone.
Yeah, let's just steer clear away from clowns. What was it, 2016? When people were dressing up like clowns and just going random places and scaring people.
And leaving balloons everywhere.
Yeah, no, let's just steer clear from those.
I know in LA they started leaving the red balloons because of the premiere of the show, and I'm like, can we not?
Nah.
Can we not?
Bringing bad spirits into the world.
I'll let the red balloon chase me. Does that count?
That is him, technically.
That's a version, yeah. Technically.
Dude, those balloons get scary, though, when you, see them all pop up and they're floating along the river, and he's just over there, and then has his friends.
Hiya, Max.
Oh, my God.
I'll be like, bye.
See ya.
I'll see you later.
See ya.
yeah, that's pretty much everything I had. Obviously, I didn't want to do like a deep dive of just basically talking about every aspect of the show and the whole plot. Just kind of wanted to ask some questions. Is there anything else you guys wanted to add for it?
No, I mean, you just wanted to have a little welcome to Derry.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Well, welcome to Derry.
Well, welcome.
I'm excited for every episode now.
Yeah, and we get the new one on Halloween, which is cool.
Yes,
the second
we
episode.
do.
Don't have
Get
to
a
wait
little
till Sunday.
early premiere, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But Max is like, I'm not excited for that. I'm not watching on Halloween. He said,
On Halloween,
absolutely
dude?
not.
Max, just turn the lights off, be home alone, just watch it.
Max, you know what Cameron said he hasn't seen yet? The Haunting of Hill House.
Yeah, I have not seen that.
We should watch that.
That's a banger of a show, dude. That's so.
down. It gets me so scared and I love it.
Yeah.
It's like one of the shows where like I'm so scared. What's the director's name? I forgot the director's name, but that director is so good. He always cooks. But Haunting of Hill House is one of my favorite projects ever to come out, I think.
Yeah. It's really good.
It's so scary.
Mike Flanagan.
We watched it in our old work hangar one time.
Dude.
And I was like, this is the
Why are we
worst
doing
mistake ever.
Yeah.
Like,
and then the
we were
lights would go
walking
on.
out. Dude, we were walking out. We were like, why did the lights just turn on? Like, I'm like, nope. I'm like, no, thank you. No.
All right.
Sick, yeah. You guys ready for just some quick little would you rather questions?
More
Let's
spooky.
do it. More spooky time.
More spooky time. I should
In
just
the
do
theme
like
of Halloween.
little fun and campy ones real quick. Then.
Spooky, scary
skeletons.
skeletons.
You guys are saying the exact same thing.
That's the little kid from TikTok. Shout out.
Yeah. So these are just going to be like normal, like just spooky movie questions, right? Like would you rathers. So good one. Would you rather try to survive one night against Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees?
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going Michael Myers.
Yeah, it's probably
I
Michael.
feel like I could put up a better of a fight against him than Jason.
Yeah,
Jason's insane.
Yeah.
Like I'm not going. I don't want to go against a big ass machete.
Did you guys watch Freddy vs. Jason? Like, remember when the girl is like trying to like talking hella smack to Freddy, and Jason's behind her,
turns around and he just like
smacks her with the machete and like launches her like 100 yards.
Doesn't even like cut her in half. Hits her with like the blunt side or something, and just I'm like
against a tree.
She just hits
against
a
tree spike. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like no, dude. No. Yeah, I'll
Michael
probably do
for
Michael
sure.
Myers. Yeah. Okay. Sick.
If Jamie Lee Curtis can stand off for 50 years of that, I think I could.
Let's hear that music. I'm just running so fast.
Yeah, you're like, the music's actually real? Oh, yeah, I know.
No,
I'm gone.
running so quick. You guys, obviously, you guys are fans of Insidious.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I am not. But would you rather be haunted by the ghost from The Ring or the demon from Insidious?
Oh, that's tough.
God.
They're both awful. That's so scary.
Well, one is like you hear a TV come on. The other one's just out of fucking nowhere.
Well, yeah, the Ring chick that's still the one where they call you like 7 days.
I'll be like, at least I get a heads up.
Like 7 days, cool.
Like those,
what can I do?
A little bit of a scary movie joke, but like, are those counting business days?
Yeah, dude.
I think I'm taking
weekends. Weekends don't count, right?
It's like, but there's a holiday. Fighting. But there's a holiday coming up. Which one?
Yeah, I don't know much about like. I think I told you guys right. I haven't watched really like a lot of Insidious, and so
like, the one from that's terrifying.
No, thank you.
By the window.
I think I'm taking The Ring.
Taking The Ring.
That tiptoe by the window scene is one of my least favorite scenes.
Yeah, you played it for
little
me for
boy
no
dancing
freaking
around
reason,
the room,
dude.
Also in our old work hangar, which it was
bad idea.
Not fun.
Bad idea. Yeah, no, definitely from yeah, I would rather have those 7 days just to kind of relax for the first 3. Might take myself out before the 7th one. I don't know, dude.
And it's been a good run. That's how you do it. Like, it's good.
I'm preparing myself with an arsenal. Bring it on.
Oh my God. The Punisher, his underground, like
you're sitting right in front of the TV, just waiting for it to turn on. It turns on your phone on the couch.
Yeah, she crawls out of your phone instead. She just grabs you.
I'm wearing an Apple Watch. Crawls out of my Apple.
She's
Watch.
like, oh, cool.
Like a finger. You're like, not yet.
It's like Wanda in Multiverse of Madness when she crawls through the water.
Yeah.
It's like, you said weekends don't count. Turn it on. I would throw my watch so far away, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I'd probably do this Exorcist.
Yeah.
Or not The Exorcist. Jesus.
The Ring.
The Ring.
This has scared me already. Would you we'll switch it up to a little fun ones just to end it, because I don't want to go too much. We could save this for the next episode if we're going to talk more about Halloween. But
More spooky season?
yeah, but
Down.
would you rather, these are little fun ones, so just ease off the scary stuff. Would you rather trick or treat in Halloween Town
Okay.
or attend a party in Beetlejuice's world? I know you brought up Beetlejuice, so I had to.
I'm trick or treating in Halloween Town.
Trick or treat in Halloween
That'd
Town.
be
Dude,
lit.
that'd be a fun ass party. That's all I gotta say. That'd be crazy.
Dude, I think I would trick or treat in Halloween Town, because there's like adults
Yeah,
trick or treating, right?
that's
Yeah.
real.
And
That's
they're all
real.
super nice and
Super nice before the movie theater incident.
yeah,
but
but
yeah, dude.
before Calabar, yeah.
Calabar. Would you rather be have you guys watched Caroline?
Yeah,
Coraline?
that's the
No.
Coraline, sorry.
Coraline?
The Tim
the
Burton
doll
Tim
movie,
Burton
right?
movie.
Well,
Yeah.
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 Mhm.
Okay, would you rather be chased by gremlins or trapped in the town from Coraline? Or you could say trapped in the town of Night Before Christmas then.
I just start punting
I
those
think we're more
gremlins.
familiar.
I don't want to be chased by gremlins. They're little menaces.
Okay.
I'd be in the Nightmare Before Christmas Town.
Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad.
Wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah.
Those
Little
gremlins
spooky.
are crazy.
I would mess
I would
with
just
the
start
gremlins.
kicking
the
them
way they treat not humans, but
But like outsiders
outsiders, it's kind of aggressive.
in Night Before Christmas, yeah, they're like,
Yeah.
let's just bag you up and throw like how they treated Santa Claus, dude.
Yeah,
Come on.
I'll be there, but keep me away from Lock, Shock, and Barrel. They're freaking.
Dude,
Yeah, that's real.
They would put a bag around
Yeah.
you, throw
Yeah.
you in a bathtub. Like I'm like,
and you hear Jack like,
excuse-
"What's in the bag?" And he's just like,
it's me.
Oh, it's just a member of the Hero Brew.
"It's just us in animated form."
Yeah.
This one is for you, Cameron. Well, you guys are all in happy relationships. But would you rather date a werewolf from Teen Wolf, right? Like if it was a girl and she was a werewolf, or a zombie from like Warm Bodies, like that type of movie, you know?
Werewolf.
Wait, why is this for me?
Because you like Teen Wolf.
Oh yeah, it's a good show. Yeah, I love that show.
I haven't
Yeah,
watched
dude.
it all, but
Yeah, I don't-
Either or, you're dealing with some weird
I
stuff,
don't-
dude.
zombies
I-
just weird.
I don't want to date a zombie.
Zombies are dead.
They're
Yeah.
dead. That's a dead.
That's
person.
gross.
I think I'm doing werewolf.
But the werewolf will try to kill you. Maybe
When there's a full moon,
I'll take
Like
my
a praying
chances.
mantis.
I'll take my chances.
you're like, does she look like Allison? Yeah, I'll take my chances, dude. That's
Oh
what
my
I would
God.
do. That's in a heartbeat. Yeah. Other than that, that's about it. There's some scary ones, but I'll
do
just,
do
like,
one more scary. One more.
Yeah.
Would
We'll
you
save
rather
the
have
rest
your
for-
life? Would you rather have your life turn into like Get Out from the Jordan Peele movie, or your life from Us from the Jordan Peele movie?
Wait, so if
Would I rather have which one?
Yeah.
Which one
like-
would I not want to have?
Which one would you not want to be in?
The
Or which
Get
one
Out
would you
one
want
is
to be in?
just so
So-
crazy.
if we choose Get Out, we're basically like someone's like
Trapped.
we're the ones trapped and someone
You're
else
the
is in
vessel
us.
for the mind.
Man,
You're just
He
in the
said,
brain.
"Oh man." And then-
I would take Us. Like
I would
if that
take
Us
means
has like
yeah.
the
someone trying
the
to come
mirror
and kill
club.
me.
Yeah,
dude.
I'd do that.
I would agree.
Like yeah.
The Get Out one's just so crazy. Like being
Dude.
trapped inside your own body, in your
That
mind.
movie gave me like so much anxiety. I was so stressed out seeing that movie, and I saw it in theaters too. And oh yeah,
Especially because it was like an original and like you weren't.
Yeah.
You didn't know.
Didn't know
'Cause, like,
what was
that,
happening.
when that movie came out, like I don't really think a movie had come out like that.
No.
And this was Jordan Peele's like first movie, and it was like whoa,
Holy
like
crap.
I remember like seeing the trailer for it. You just did not know what was
You
gonna.
didn't
happen.
know what was happening.
Right.
It was
Nothing
yeah.
was revealed in the trailer. Like, what is this gonna be about? And then I'm like, wow.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. No, okay, sick. So we kinda all agree.
You know, I can't give you the keys, right, babe?
He's like, come on.
Come
Are you
on,
serious?
All
give
right.
me the fucking keys.
All
Give me
right.
the key.
Rose, give me the keys.
Give me the damn
No.
keys.
Yeah, we'll finish off with this last question then.
Okay.
It's a good one to end on.
Okay.
Would you rather be the final guy in a horror film or the first to die but painlessly? Most horror films, obviously, like the final guy gets killed.
Gets
anyway.
killed no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the
So
female
you're
lives.
most likely dying in both.
Yeah.
But would you rather be the final person or the first person?
Dude, but the first person dies in such a gruesome way in every movie.
Always.
Always. So painful.
But this one's a painless.
This
But
is
it's painless?
This is like you just get like stabbed
Yeah,
with a
okay.
machete and just
You would feel
Or-
that though.
or like at the end because you're tired, you're exhausted.
You gotta watch all your friends die.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even think about that, dude.
Yeah, you gotta
You're
go
like,
through
damn.
everything.
Like
I
you're
could just
in the
give
car
up.
trying to start the car, and then out of nowhere, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre dude just comes
You
and
try
kills
to
you.
get a hold of the cops, and the cops are like, haha, good joke.
The cops pull up on you,
Yeah.
and you're like, "Oh, I'm saved," and then you're not.
the
They
bad
just
guys.
miss you.
Not.
Dude, that's the worst.
I'll just die first. I don't
I'm
care.
dying first.
And
dog.
then the
I'm
cop
not
is
dealing
just
with
the
them.
murderer. He just
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. He's like the murderer's brother.
He's like, why
straight
don't
up,
I go ahead and take you back to the house? We're just gonna.
yeah, just straight up Texas Chainsaw Massacre style, dude.
Talk about horror movies being predictable.
I know, dude. We just named
We
every
just
horror
made a
movie.
horror film.
We just referenced probably like 30 horror films right there.
That was good. No, that was good, boys. Sick. Well, I think that ends our episode. Spooky episode part 1. Hopefully we get a part 2.
1, yeah.
But yeah, if you guys like the questions, if you guys want more questions, just comment, like, and subscribe to the YouTube video. You can find us at the Hero Brew Podcast on all socials. Yeah, once again, guys, thanks for brewing with us tonight.
Thank you guys.
Thanks
you
for
guys.
brewing.
Try a little like colander or something. Just be like,
Get like one of those little ring that does like the sound. Yeah, that'd be nice. That would be nice.
yeah, thanks for brewing with us, dude.
It's like a
But
send
yeah,
off.
appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you. Thank you guys.
Cheers.
See you guys later.
Peace out, guys.
Peace.